Hello, everybody. I know there's nobody in here yet, but for playback value, we'll at least try to talk to ourselves for a moment.
I'm good at that.
Somebody can be on occasion. It's been a crazy weather day. We started off with snow this morning, and now it's almost 60, and somebody's got an echo running.
I got it this
Michelle,
time.
how are you? We're just going to start topping Miss Angie's head.
Probably. I should just hold this up here so I can see it. Then I'd be looking over there.
It should make you sit here and hold your umbrella since you love it so much.
I'm getting a new umbrella. I'm going to get one that's pink with
Walter,
polka dots and make him hold it.
Come here.
Hello, Don't Poke the Bear. And Mr. B. And Paula. What are you doing? Oh, Rowdy had to join us again. And Natalie. Natalie's here. Ruru's here.
Ruru's here. He's attached at the hip.
Hayden and Ashton are here. How is everybody doing this weekend?
And stay here, yours. Oh, I was using that for a cushion. We're going to have to find us a better live setup.
Yeah, hopefully soon we'll be able to do it out on the porch. But it's still a little cool today.
What do you think, Rowdy?
We got a few snowflakes.
That was it.
That was it. It was enough to see it for a few minutes, and that was it. We did have some sleep.
She didn't even see it. She was napping, so don't let her lie to you.
No, he came in and told me it was snowing. I opened my eyes, looked out the window, and went back to sleep. That's how enthused I was with it. So, yeah.
Yeah, we had 2 dustings this winter. That was all we had.
Yeah.
I only know that I'd call today a dusting.
No, there wasn't anything on the ground, was there? No.
It was just sleet
Yeah.
and light misty snow for, well, that's about 2 hours probably.
And now it's 50.
55.
55. What?
I think Rowdy's tired. He looks like he's about to pass out.
Poor baby. Anybody else getting any crazy weather out there?
Everybody.
Anybody planted those gardens already and wishing you hadn't? We haven't, just due to
Time.
laziness. I'm gonna go with laziness.
She's kind of like this guy here.
I'm gonna go with laziness, but I'm glad that we haven't yet. So.
We started to on a few items, but I'm glad we waited. Usually around the 1st of the month we're good, but it's Arkansas.
Yep, you just never know. Never know. Michelle said it snowed yesterday, got a couple of inches, rained overnight, and a whopping 32 degrees. Oh.
It's supposed to get back to 32 tonight. We've had wood stove cranking all day. We actually have ran out of firewood for our winter. We weren't planning to actually be here this winter. So I'm actually working on my hickory pile that I cook with. And it's really making me sad.
It smells good in here.
Yeah.
Makes me keep thinking that there's a tenderloin in there cooking or some smoked mac and cheese, but it's not. It's just the fire burning. So, because
that's all right. We got plenty of hickory around here. I know there's a lot of folks that probably hate me for that, but we do have an abundance of hickory around here. Ruru, are you just going to be a bum?
How are the baby bunnies? They are doing great. We did lose a couple due to not having a box, because we didn't know that she was going to have them the next day. So Kevin got the box build. So now we're down to 13. So we lost 3.
Total or babies?
13 babies. But those are all doing great. I've been checking on them every day, going out and adding more hay and trying to make sure that they're good and covered so that they don't get cold. And mamas have been doing great and keeping them warm, and so and lots of strong wind. We had some wind
It's been a couple days.
It's been a couple days ago, but yeah, because Kevin was wanting to burn, and just as soon as he'd try to light the fire, up would come the wind, so he'd let it go back down.
I hate fire. If anybody's ever been around any large, out of control wildfires, you have a tendency to hate fire. And I do my best to keep all my fires small, contained, and controllable. And if conditions aren't perfect, I'm not gonna lie. That's just me. She can be a little bit more of a pyro, but
I like to burn stuff. Michelle asked if we have any more babies coming or if we're done. I think we're done for now, right? Besides the chicks. The chicks are due today, and you might hear them. We have one upstairs that is peeping, and it's just broke open the eggshell, and it's working its way out. The other ones, no sign yet of anything, so we're waiting anxiously for that. So we should, if they all hatch, have 41 little chickies. So, and they're all Rhode Island Reds. So we're set up and ready to go for that, and I'm pretty excited. But yeah, we're just like anxiously waiting. Both of us will creep up the stairs every once in a while and go check. We can hear him.
I heard him this morning when I woke up. Cheep, 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 cheep. So for those that were aggravated by the fire alarm battery low,
we did replace the battery.
We did replace that, but now you got to listen to this chicken if you can hear him.
Now we got this little baby chicken that's peeping. But imagine 41 of those things peeping here in a few days. It's going to get difficult to sleep around here.
There must have been a sketchy leaf outside.
We're going to have to put on earphones or something, headphones, to be able to sleep from all the chickies. Rolling Homestead and Wild Edibles
in Wisconsin.
Hello.
Apparently I read faster than she does.
Maybe I need my glasses. That's probably it.
Let me go get you mine.
No, I don't want to look like a crazy man.
You're getting old.
Yeah, I definitely am. I have 2 pairs of glasses in there, and I never wear them, but I probably need to start doing that.
I had to start wearing glasses a few years ago, but that was when I was still playing corporate America and I stared at a computer 8, 10, 12 hours a day. I don't have that problem anymore, and I don't wear them anymore.
I don't wear mine either. I don't even know
I know,
where
but you can't see.
I really can't. I'm getting...
You didn't miss any other comments there?
Don't Poke the Bear sent us a little chickie hatching out. We are so excited. Lori Hable. Hey, y'all. Tuesday, we had a foot of the white stuff, and yes, still snow, but not bad. I would love to have some hickory.
I cut a pretty nice little... Hello, Lori.
Hey, all right.
Walter, come here.
My slice of heaven. Hey, everyone. How's it going? He keeps disappearing for the dogs. Don't mind my dirty dishes. We just got done with dinner. We had to squeeze it in before we snuck on here.
I had to chase this one down. He seems to be finding everything in the world. The hickory, what was I saying? I cut a nice chunk out and rebuilt a cant hook the other day. I don't think I got any video footage of that.
No, but I did put a picture on Instagram. So if you follow us on Instagram, you've probably seen it. He did a really nice job on it.
Finished picture? Or?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
This was just in the process.
Puppies are still here, all but one.
We got one. We went ahead and let one go this weekend. They are all eating. They haven't been on Mom for probably 3 weeks or so. Mom won't even go in there. She just peeks over the door and looks at them, make sure that they're okay, and goes on about her business. So they're eating.
She makes sure that I feed them, but...
They're eating, they're doing great, but we did let one go ahead and go, a local one, this weekend, and I believe his name is Walter, and he joined a young couple, and they were really excited, so we're excited about that, to know that one will be local, and it's friends of our son's girlfriend, so we'll get to keep a little bit of contact. And then the rest of them, we have one going to Maine, one going to Oklahoma, one going to Missouri to Miss Vicky, and
2 going to some folks from Maine that are actually moving here.
And then we kept one, and then we have one more that we think we have sold, but they've not gotten back with us about pickup, and it's local too. So the thing that I'm excited about the most is that most of them that are going to different places are going to be on YouTube channels. So it's going to be awesome to be able to see them on different people's YouTube channels. So like Miss Vicky and let's see, Little Creek Homestead. Who else? Main Girl, she's getting one. And the guy you're talking to in Oklahoma, who? Rolling Thunder?
Yep.
Rolling Thunder. They just started their page. And so I think they've got one video up, is that right? Mm-hmm. And they're getting started on their homestead journey. So it's just really cool that we're going to be able to...
YouTube journey.
What'd I say?
Homestead journey.
Well, they're still homesteading. Either way, they're getting started on their YouTube journey too. But yeah, it's just going to be really cool to be able to see on people's channels and watch our babies grow up. So even though they're not ours, we still love them.
Yeah, pain in the butt kids.
We were just talking about that a minute ago.
Pain in the butt kids?
Well, the dogs. Jax has this ear-piercing bark, and when something moves outside, he has to go chase it, and he barks right underneath you, and it just, it makes you cringe. So, hey, Dillon Family Homestead. And so, yeah, we were talking about how when these guys move on, which we're not ready for anytime soon, we just don't know if we want any more dogs.
That's what I was talking about at dinner. I said, after all these guys are gone, I don't know that I want any more dogs. Maybe one, and that's it.
I said a Great Pyrenees in the house, and he just looked at me like I was crazy. No, I wouldn't do that.
We're not big dog in the house type folks. Just never have been.
No.
Even though 7, 6, 7, 8 little ones, however many are running around here, kind of could be the
equal
difference.
One big. But yeah,
one big one would probably take up less room in the bed.
But I mean, they all have their own little personalities and.
Idaho home, hello.
Idaho home.
You're blind.
No, I'm not. I read it.
I see you squint.
Oh. Well, you know.
You're old. Now, if she has these questions, I think we're going to go through. We meant to make a video and answer the Q&As. Life happens.
It's just been one of those weeks.
I think we missed a video maybe Thursday, and that was supposed to be in the Q&A, and it just didn't happen.
Yeah, so we thought we would go ahead and
Clausen,
answer them.
how are you, sir?
We thought we'd go ahead and answer them here.
If she can find
if I can find them.
She has to find them.
I saved them all. Alright, one of our first questions.
This will be a surprise to me. This will be just like me watching my kids open their Christmas presents. I don't have a clue what's coming.
Okay, what kind of chickens are you hatching for meat birds? That was Dillon's woodwork. And we are hatching
Rhode
Island Reds. That's what we have outside. And
we kind of stuck with a heritage breed.
Yeah. So this will be our first round of raising.
40, and then we hope to have about at least 4 more rounds this year. We're hoping to freezer camp about 200.
Hopefully. So we'll see how this process goes because we're new to it. Let's see. The next one was Larry Soda. Q&A. Do you still make knives? Just in case I don't win the knife, Larry. This was actually on our I Want to Win That Knife, so don't forget to go and check out that video for our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. And comment that I want that knife, and once we hit 1,000, we're gonna draw for that. So, Kevin, you want to answer that question about?
I do, but I do not currently. I've been asked this question a lot. If you follow along, if you've seen our videos, you know my blacksmith shop has not been set up since we've made it down here. I can make 1,000 excuses, but it just hasn't happened.
It's just not
the
been
garden,
on the top priority.
The chickens, everything.
Rabbits.
Kind of rides up the priority list over getting that set back up.
But we definitely want to do that because we've had a lot of interest. And
it's on my list. And one other issue that I have is previously where I was set up at, I actually had an electric blower. I run a coal-fired forge, but I have an electric blower on it. And I've been looking for a hand crank blower without a lot of luck around here because of my being on solar issue.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another hang up that I have on that. Uh-oh.
Do what I do. Blame the wife, Mr. V. Yes, it's my fault. We had to get rabbits first before the...
You want this one? Rowdy came back.
Not really.
Go see your mama, buddy.
Elbow you.
Come here, Rooski.
Julie, I believe that was you that said that no need for anybody else to join because you were going to win that knife. This one is from David Smith, and he wants to know if we put an overflow on the chicken water or some kind of filter.
No, I did not. My overflow is somewhat an open catchment on the top so that it can just overflow out the top. There's nothing right there that's going to hurt. I had considered and thought about doing pretty much like a pre-catchment to where it filled up a certain cylindrical...
He's fixing that.
Rowdy's going to jump on the stove.
On the stove. Is there dinner left over?
But it'll fill up a cylindrical item of some sort, a pipe or whatever, before it flows into the tank, and that'll probably be something I do in the future. I just hadn't right now. It was just a quick throw together setup, and it's just there. I'll be nice.
It's working well.
Yep.
It's working well. Our next question was from Little Creek Homestead. They asked if we are selling the baby goats and puppies, and yes, we are. And actually, Miss Vicky's gotten one of our puppies, and her name is Bailey. They are moving to Missouri in a couple weeks, and I just went blank. They're moving to Missouri in a couple weeks. Little Creek Homestead. Check out their channel. Miss Sammy is just absolutely precious on there. She has been in the chick brooder with her babies like every single day. And I think she's about to outgrow that that little brooder. But they're moving in a couple weeks. They are getting a dog. We're actually going to take it up when we go to Missouri to the Baker Creek Festival.
Spring
Planting Festival, and meet up with them. And then she's talking about getting goats and all kinds of stuff. So that's going to be fun. I'm excited to meet them. We talk back and forth quite a bit, and so getting to meet someone will be really cool. That was it for our questions. I did have couple things.
Let me go back to the comments before you just close that up.
I guess I do, don't I? We have actually gotten our first 2 pieces of mail from viewers, and it is so cool to check the mailbox and to get something in there from people that, you know, that we just talk to on here or whatever. And
hey, Irish Homestead.
Yeah, so Don't Poke the Bear sent me a beautiful little bookmark that she made. It is gorgeous. And then from the Netherlands, we got a little note with some clippings and stuff that her kids had sent us. It was too cute. They clipped out all sorts of like chickens and eggs and just different stuff around the farm, and she put them in a cute little card. You could tell she probably does scrapbooking, and oh my gosh, it was precious, with a little note. And it's just really cool to, you know, to hear those things. I wanted to send thank you notes, but there was no return address on either one of them, so sorry, I can't multitask.
Oh, squirrel.
What are we on? We're on
YouTube.
YouTube, okay. So yeah, I just thought I wanted to throw that out there. Kevin, can you tell me again what kind of blower you're...
Just a hand crank blower, nothing special. I've looked at a couple of the newer ones that you can pick up on eBay and stuff, but I'd like to find just an old Champion, nothing fancy. As long as the bearings and stuff ain't locked up in it, I can rebuild it. But here in Arkansas, there's just not a whole lot of them around. You know, we hit the flea markets and stuff here a week ago. I guess it was last weekend.
Last weekend.
That was one of my items on my list, and I did not see one all day long. You know, even that big fancy flea market we went into that had all those high dollar $3,000 and $4,000 400 and 500 pound anvils, no blowers. So it's just one of those hard to find items.
What is it? Is Oliver getting all the TV
with my
time.
son being up in Dover, Delaware, I get on Facebook and I look at Marketplace and I'll check for antiques, the collectibles and stuff on Facebook Marketplace, and I look up in his neck of the woods and I'm like, honey, you think he would go pick this up for me? You think he would go pick this up for
Can I
me?
help you?
Because there's just such an abundance of that stuff up there as opposed to down here.
I feel like I'm being attacked.
You may get you another one?
No, I'm good. I'm trying to hold the phone and two of these things. Yeah, so hopefully we're going to...
She don't need an umbrella.
Julie said I will put my ears out for everyone around here and see what I can come up with. And I'll send you a text. Angie, go shopping for that umbrella. I'm going to get a pink one with white polka dots, and I'm going to make him carry
I think
it.
you had one of those.
I probably
We
did.
used to have this really large umbrella that we'd carry to football games and stuff when the kids were in school. And it was large enough that both of us could get under it, but we dripped on like 8 people around us.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
I don't know whatever happened to that one.
I don't either. We quit going to football games, so once the kids graduated and out of band, and
It probably got swallowed by her vehicle.
that could possibly...
You went down too, buddy?
Everything that went in my Yukon kind of disappeared. It was like a...
Oh, we're dog free. That's almost like being kid free.
Don't Poke the Bear said, hubby will keep an eye out in Florida, Central Florida. Ashton said, I can make him. Thanks, Ashton. She's always...
You'll be busy every weekend.
She's always got our back. Roger Gaylord, I wanted one of... Well, several years ago, they used to be around, but the market has dried up. Good luck finding one. Michelle, Mamas.
Sorry. My problem is that show, Forged in Fire, that came out a few years ago, sparked the interest. And then everybody just went out and swallowed up everything they can find. And that's my theory. That's my 2 cents. That's what happened. It's great that everybody wants to jump into it and try it. And I'd encourage anybody who wanted to try it, just quit swallowing everything up and driving the prices up, guys. Come on.
Yeah. Once something becomes an interest, it's skyrockets. It's like all these craft projects I'm looking for. I was looking for like the handheld grater the other day, and we found them, but one was $8. I'm like, I'm not paying $8 for that. And then we found one for $3. $3 was reasonable.
Because somebody made a
Just
cute one
because
on
somebody
Pinterest
made
and
one on
everybody's
Pinterest.
seen it.
Yeah. Michelle
Is that where you found it?
probably. Facebook, Pinterest, I don't know.
Hypocrite.
Mama's a jungle gym for the puppies. Yeah, they love to climb all over us. It's either...
Problem is that she's usually got one in her lap and the rest of them are in mine.
Ari doesn't leave my side. She is my baby. She has to sleep right next to me. She's constantly looking for me if I'm not right there. So, Roger Gaylord said it did. You're right. My Slice of Heaven said, don't forget to hit the like button, everyone. Yes, please.
Smash that like. Thumbs up. Whatever it is. You okay, Risky? He's just trying to get my
He needs attention. That's what he does when he needs
He does
attention.
that reverse sneeze. But as soon as I pick him up, he's fine.
Oh, we're so rotten. We compete for attention.
Oh. She's going to get him riled up. He's going to start growling and biting at her face.
If I get close to him, he starts growling at
He
me.
protects me.
Or he gets in Kevin's face and covers Kevin's face so I can't
He'll
get
just
near
lay
him.
across my face where she can't get near
It's
me.
ridiculous. Ridiculous. But,
You ever
let's
seen
see.
a woman so jealous of a dog?
Or a dog so jealous of a woman? Huh.
He said, don't do it, woman. I'll show out.
So,
It's okay, baby.
we've decided we think we're going to start our vacation in Missouri. We're going to leave here and go up to the Baker Creek Spring Festival and start there. Especially since we're going to be dropping off a little guy and, or girl, sorry, Miss Bailey. And then from there, we really haven't decided where we want to go yet. We're still trying to...
He's giving you his stink eye.
What is that all about? Something got his attention. Shell said, me thinks your hubby likes you. I can't read from there, sorry. Clark Carroll, don't poke the bear. What part? Oh, they're talking to each other. Sorry, I won't read your... Michelle, Methinks your hubby likes you both fighting over him. LOL. Probably, yeah. He likes it.
I'll take what I can get.
Jackie says she loves the dogs.
Somebody asked a while ago how many dogs we have. There's one poodle in here and 4 chihuahuas. Is that right? There's just 5 in the house.
Yeah, 5 in the house.
And then the 3 Pyrenees outside.
Yep.
Since little Amos.
Since we kept Amos, yeah. So 8 now?
8 dogs. Lord of mercy.
It's like having 8 kids.
I'm looking forward to that meal as well they're doing. I've watched a bunch of your videos on everything setting up and all that, and I did a lot of research before I picked that one up. Hopefully within the next 2 weeks I'll get a track hoe in here and get this land cleared over here that way. And that'll get the barn area cleared. That'll get my sawmill area cleared. And then I've got plans to build a bunch of stands for stacking lumber and all my cutoffs and all that junk. And I've always got lots of plans.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about the barn.
But I think on mine, I'm thinking about pouring some concrete piers and anchoring down on those instead of building the little timber frame, if you will, for it. But I'm going to be set permanent and in place and do not have any plans for moving it.
Idaho Home says they're going to pick up a meal, but they think they're going to wait to hold off and see yours.
Check out Dylan Woodworks.
Dylan's Woodworks.
I thought it was Dylan Wood. Check his site out. He's got a bunch of stuff. He's got the exact same mill. I've watched a bunch of his stuff. I've watched a bunch of other stuff. I've watched a bunch of the Woodland Mills stuff. They've actually got a YouTube site also. Do your research. Look at them. Choose what's best for you. And then this, is what was best for me. And price-wise, it blew my mind for how much cheaper these are for the ratings and... Sorry. Dogs are wrestling.
They're playing. They're like toddlers.
They are like toddlers.
Miss Jackie, the rabbits are doing good. Babies are growing. They will be a week old tomorrow for our first batch.
Already?
Yeah, they were born on Easter.
I thought they were just born like a day ago.
So they are starting to get kind of fuzzy, so that's always cute. They're not like little hairless creatures anymore.
They're still little creatures.
How's Isaac doing, Miss Jackie? I hope he's doing good. Saying a prayer for him every day.
Walter, you're nuts, buddy.
Oh my goodness. These kids are silly.
I need to strap a GoPro on a dog for a day.
Oh, that'd make for a good video. We could put one on the goats.
Probably best to put one on B at night. With night vision.
That'd be
She
creepy.
was chasing some coyotes the other night. And I come out to listen and check on her, and I could hear the coyotes yipping and hollering, and she was running. And then I look out here in the yard, and Leo's passed out snoozing. He's like, she's got it.
The other day we came home and I seen a fox in the yard. It was running, well, it wasn't in the yard, it was far off.
Down the far edge over there.
I was like, that was a fox!
Far into what we'll call a shooting lane.
I knew it wasn't a squirrel. It was bigger than that.
She does need her glasses, though.
Lisa says, are your bunnies for meat or just for loving on? They are for meat. So that's what I say now. We'll see how this process goes and if I can do it. I wanted New Zealand whites, so I knew that I could do it, being that they're kind of creepy looking, white with the red eyes and such. But we just went with colored New Zealands. I have a darker one and some brown ones, and we'll see. Their intention is meat, and if I go into it with the thought process that it is meat, I should be okay to do that.
I'll name them.
No, they will not have names. They will.
Little bunny foo.
No, they will not have names. They will get lots of love, but they will not have names. Just for the simple fact that I've never been able to name anything and then eat it, except for the 2 turkeys that I had one year that were Thanksgiving and Christmas. And that was their names, and I knew that that's what they were intended for, so I was able to call them Thanksgiving and Christmas. So
they were pretty tame turkeys. They used to sit on the deck with me.
Yeah, if you've seen our pictures on Instagram, they used to chill on the deck with us. So, Bill Clausen, have you broke ground for your garden yet?
Fences up, gates up. The only thing we've done is busted it with the disc and went through and picked rocks. But no, I have not got a tiller in there yet and busted it. We started to about a week ago, knowing we were around the 1st, and I'm glad that we haven't yet. So hopefully
this is our last freeze,
yeah,
and we can get in the garden.
Hopefully in the next week or 2 we will get her busted up and at least get the taters in the ground and corn and a few other things. And
I tried a bucket method with a few of the potatoes. I think I planted like 5, and we're just kind of waiting to see how that goes. Let's see.
Yeah, we're gonna eat the Easter bunny.
Yes, we are. My sister says, do not invite me over for dinner because I am not eating at your house. She can't stand the fact that we raise our own food. It's kind of hilarious that it creeps her out. Jackie, I'm so sorry to hear about that. Like I said, I'll keep praying for Isaac. Lisa says, that's why I asked, because you love babies so much and the colored ones are so cute. I know. I just finally gave up on trying to find the white ones. We just weren't able to find them around here. And I found these. And
the colored ones will make a really pretty rug, I think.
Yeah, he's wanting to keep the pelts. Is that?
I guess that's what you would call a rabbit.
And so... yeah, that will be prettier, but I don't know.
We'll find something to do with all
We'll
of it.
see. We'll see when it comes time. Yes, the white ones just creep me out. That's why I thought I knew it. I could do this. I can eat this bunny. But like I said, I've got
maybe curtains. I don't know.
I've got. You know, I named my mama's.
She says she can't do it. I'm the dispatcher, so...
yeah, he has to dispatch. And then I'll clean it. I'll skin it. I'll clean it. I'll do all that.
She even learned to clean a deer last year. I was so proud of her. Last year? Year before last. Last year. Year before last.
Year before last.
Year before last. It's been 2 years.
Last time I've had jerky. So, yeah. But we'll see. I think I can do it. We'll just have to see. Yes, we're going to eat the Easter bunnies.
I used to years ago...
Hey, Two Cedars Micro Farm.
I would bring fish home and throw them in the sink, and they'd magically appear on a plate ready to eat. It was pretty neat. I even trained a daughter to do that. Clean fish, clean deer, you name it. And then she married her a city boy yuppie. Sorry, Carlos.
We love him just the same, but yeah, he comes from a whole different world than her, and but I think we can train him.
We'll break him in. Give me time.
Yeah, he's a good kid. Lisa says we had snow here in Ohio this morning. It's making me crazy. I agree.
It's time for spring. He cooks and cleans and everything else. So see, Carlos has a purpose. He just won't.
Yeah, Carlos, he's a great husband. He's a great provider. He cooks, he cleans, and then Natalie fixes things. So, you know, whatever works in your home.
You know, my children were raised, we did everything ourselves. Remodels, anything, whatever, and the kids were involved. You know, they may have hated it growing up, having to do all that. You know, I loved kicking them out of bed on Saturday morning at daylight saying, hey, let's go cut wood. But they have those skills. They may not realize it, but they have them in the back of their minds, and they can pull them out and go, I remember Dad teaching me something about this. No, fish don't come out of the water clean unless you're really hungry.
Yeah, sushi.
She does like sushi.
Oh, I love some sushi.
I'd rather eat cat
So,
food.
creeps are out that you know what's going into your food and how it's raised, but a packet. That's what I said. I argued the same fact with her. I was like, Sarah, going to the grocery store. she works at Walmart, and so she's like, no, I'll just get my meat from the the meat
magic
department.
meat man.
And I'm like, no, that we raise it, we clean it, we butcher it, we do what needs to be done, and we know what it's been fed and where it comes from. And she's like, no, I don't want no part of that. And I realize it's not for all people, but I just don't understand. She just, yeah, because I'm gonna trick her and make her eat rabbit. I really am.
I'm being eyeballed by Walter.
Are you gonna tan the rabbit skin? That was Jackie.
Yeah, we won't waste anything. I've never tanned a rabbit before. I did a couple of deer pelts
A while back.
15, 20 years ago. I don't know. But yeah, I'll figure it out one way or another. I do have a buddy. He orders brains
Hey, that's a good idea.
by the pallet. And
Orders what?
brains?
Brains?
Yeah.
Like brains? What kind of brains?
For his deer pelts that he does. I'll have to show you his stuff.
What?
Jason from down the mountain.
He orders brains?
Yes.
What do you do with what?
That's what you use to tan the hides with.
Oh. Did you comment on Natalie's about him cooking and cleaning everything else?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where that came from. Don't poke the bear. If you want to kill and tan the hide, I'm behind. We can swap leather for rabbit fur. There you go. We actually have used rabbit fur before. Kevin made something for Natalie, and
Some house shoes.
it was everywhere.
I lined some house shoes.
It was everywhere. You're telling. Oh,
I don't want to make any more house shoes out of leather. That was a pain in the butt.
Lisa says you raised strong children. That's a way to go. What?
My dad tanned my hide a few times.
Shell said, oh my, Walmart, please tell me she doesn't eat Walmart meat. Yes. I don't know where she shops. I'm sure she shops at Walmart because she gets a discount. But, yeah, that's what I said. I just don't understand how...
I usually don't talk this much, so I get parched. I had to find something to drink.
Maybe if, she didn't know that we killed it ourselves. I don't know. I
What
don't
if the
know.
magic fairy man killed it?
Okay, so
So,
Lisa
yeah,
told us to watch Nolo Zero.
J00.
J Null Zero. He does rabbit pelts if you need a refresher.
I'll
Alright,
need
awesome.
one.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
gonna have to
definitely
watch
I'll try anything once.
Living Traditions 9 video as far as raising the rabbits and
6 or
processing.
9.
It's 9. I told you the other day. He swears I said 6. I never
She
said
did.
6.
She
It's
said
9.
6 the
I've
other
always
day, and I argued it was 9.
It's 9. Anyways, I'm gonna go watch Sarah's videos again and watch the whole processes of how far, after how many days do you take them out away from mama, blah, 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 blah. And she has a very good 9-part series, so I gotta watch that. The Blue Egg Homestead, they say every animal has enough brains to tan their own hide.
There you go.
Really? This is a thing?
Yeah. That's how your ancestors did it.
Really? I don't know anything about that, apparently.
I'll have to share some videos with you.
Lisa says he raises rabbits here in Ohio under Rankin Creek Rabbitry. Awesome. We'll have to check that out. And My Slice of Heaven Outdoors, that's something I want to learn how to do. Tan hides. And Lisa says he uses brains to tan too. That's new to me. I know nothing about that, so I'm going to have to look into that. That's just really gross.
Just part of the process.
I guess so. Oh, yeah. I don't know that's... I'll leave that to you.
It's almost like part of the
Really,
dispatching.
pig brain is easily available.
That's
and
what my
works
buddy ordered. He ordered
good on
literally
deer.
a pallet of pig
Pig
brains.
brains?
Yes.
Remember talking about using the brains when we cleaned a deer. That was Ashton, so it's probably Hayden commenting, I'm guessing.
More than likely.
My husband is getting a kick out of y'all, and he's never watched live shows.
We're just us. We try not to sugarcoat anything, and I may sugarcoat a little bit. I try to be nice.
You can use urine?
Yeah. Usually a combination thereof sometimes.
Okay, this is something I definitely don't want to be a part of.
I've got some video shit
That's
to
gross.
watch.
No.
I've got a new video to do.
What?
Tanning.
Y'all won't see me in that one. I'm talking about brains and urine. I'm out. Kevin has new tooth. Oh my goodness.
Good times, Mama. Good times.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so
Excuse me.
you could just buy
Loom.
a loom. What's that?
I know what that is, but I don't.
What's a loom?
A loom is something you spin thread on. I gotta guarantee I'm dying. I'm sorry, folks.
My Slice of Heaven Outdoors.
Ugh.
Powder. Don't poke the bear. It says powder.
Huh.
My Slice of Heaven Outdoors. But brains and urine are more fun to play. Oh!
Who
Now,
knew where this Q&A would go?
Yeah, I can. All.
I know that terminology from something else, but I can't place.
I know.
You would have known an hour ago and forgot.
This is true. This is true. You know, because she has 6 videos.
All I can keep seeing is this coffee cup right here. It's yelling at me.
It is pronounced all space, all, We're gonna have to
Me and
look-
this coffee cup back here,
We're gonna have to look that up, because...
we have sentimental ties. It's a close second to her here.
Thanks, I came first.
I've had that cup for about 15 years. And,
Okay, so
she's
everybody
a good
knows-
cup.
Everybody knows about all, but us, so...
No, I know about it. I'm just going to have to refresh myself. I'm like you now. All of a sudden, I forgot.
That's just normal for me.
It's like Lumina Acres.
Okay.
Al from Lumina Acres, actually. So.
Al. Okay, so not all. It's Al.
Color stringent.
Al,
compounds,
okay,
sodium,
gotcha.
disulfide,
Is that right?
aluminum, potassium, using solution alkaline dyeing and tanning.
Siri.
The dyeing, the Illume. That's I've actually got a bunch of the Illume dye out there. That's why I know about
Yes, I got it. It's Al, not all. Al.
it. I've actually got a bunch of the dye that I used
Thank you.
when I was doing colored handles out of wood. I've got a vacuum chamber with a vacuum pump and all that mess to where I could actually suck color into wood for knife handles.
Cool.
I knew it. I just couldn't.
Cool.
It's also used in epoxy resins for when you fill voids and stuff like that. I've got a bowl that I made,
A beautiful bowl.
and it had a lot of rotten spots in it, and I chunked all that out and put deep red epoxy resin in there that had the Illume coloring in it, and
It's gorgeous.
turned it all out.
So you knew.
I did know. I
I
told you. It was in the back of my mind. I just couldn't place it.
I still don't know. I'll forget in a few minutes.
These dogs are crazy.
Oh, goodness. All right, so
She's crazy.
we're going to have to look into that, the tanning of the hides and such, because that'll be...
You're my moderator, Mama.
How do you do that?
I don't have any idea. She figured it out.
Oh, look at me go! Well, you don't have to keep talking.
You're gonna have to block him. Put him in a timeout.
Is that how you do it? I don't know.
We'll put him in a timeout.
Okay.
He's in the corner wearing the dunce hat for 300 seconds. So you got 300 seconds
What was
to figure out. Oh, spammers.
Come on.
Come on.
No, no. Was it just me?
I don't know. You're just crazy. Hide user's content.
Yeah, that's
Something. I don't know. I'm not gonna say I disagree with the guy. But I'm not gonna get into politics here. We're gonna remove and leave politics out of our channel.
and poof, he's gone. All right,
He
there
has
we go.
been hit.
We've never had to do that before.
No. See, actually, I guess after our last live video, I got to thinking about it. And I'm like, we need to come up with a moderator. We need to find somebody that can help us out with that or whatever, because we're learning. We're just learning. So I had to, I guess, turn her into a moderator so that she could do that in case it came up and needed to be done.
I just had never had to do it yet. Michelle asked, how long do we plan on traveling? We're not real sure yet.
No longer than I have to.
It depends. I love you too. It depends on who we can get. Hey, Miss Vicky. Who we can get to watch our animals.
Yep.
And then we are going to Virginia.
I need somebody to watch the animals, take care of the garden, water all the plants inside.
Yeah. Yeah, so we've got to find someone to be able to do that so that we can be gone.
It's probably going to take at least 3 or 4 people staying here full time to keep up with what I do in my spare time.
We're going to take a few of the dogs with us so it'll make it easier. Whatever. He's ridiculous. Someone needs to get up at 5 and drink coffee and watch the sun come up and
somebody's got to do
hold the chair down so the dogs can sit in your lap.
Yep.
He's ridiculous.
I finally got my porch swing mounted back up on the front porch. Well, to come play on the sawmill, you better bring your chainsaw with you so we can clear the hole to set it up.
But we don't plan on being gone too long because in June we are going to be traveling to Virginia to go to Dee's first birthday party. So
Hopefully.
No, not hopefully, we're going. So yes, we will film while we're on our vacation. It should be pretty interesting.
Several days of flea marketing.
Flea marketing.
May stop and let her out of the trunk every once in a while.
I might not take him. I might leave him here.
Somebody needs to stay here.
Then I wouldn't have to worry about it.
Rowdy will have to go, and he's the little white one that doesn't leave my side. He gets separation anxiety, and if I leave, he won't eat. He literally stops eating. He won't eat until I come back, and he always ends up at the vet if we leave him behind. So, can't do that.
Someone needs to vacation at our place. There we go. We can just trade spots, because we're coming to see you, Miss Vicky. We're coming to bring you Miss Bailey. Let's see. See if we skipped anybody.
I'm sure you did.
No.
Oh. Yeah, this sawmill needs to be up and going. I think we're going to cut the siding first, right?
Yes, the siding will be done first because I'm tired of looking at my Lowe's wrap. And then we're going to start on the shop. No! We're going to do the barn.
Anybody ever know it's always what she wants and not what I want?
Mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy.
Yeah, I'm unhappy anyway, so.
You look unhappy. But
I look sunburnt.
You do.
It must be the snow.
Yeah, so Miss Vicky says she can't wait to see Bailey and us. And
Who would want to see you?
Michelle says, oh, bummer, have to run. Everyone have a beautiful evening and the rest of your weekend. You too, Michelle. Thanks for joining us. And Lisa says, and life will stay good on your farm as long as Mama is happy.
Mama ain't never happy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was a little frustrated today. We went to the post office box to go get my, Vicky says, just don't bring any goats with you for Sammy. We might sneak 1 or 2 in the car. Yeah, we went to the post office today to go get I ordered a Cricut. For those of you that don't know what that is, it's just a little cutting machine. It cuts out vinyl and stuff like that.
It's something she'll never use.
And,
just like her last one.
Yeah, well, I'm going to slap him. So it was supposedly delivered Wednesday? and it's still not there.
It was supposed to have been delivered on Friday, but once I got to the post office and it wasn't there, I got on Amazon and looked, and it said it was delivered on Wednesday. So I don't
Had
know.
the wrong address,
I
so
don't
they
know if
had
our
to.
mailman stole it,
Yeah, so now we've got to figure out where this thing went, and I'm a little
or
frustrated.
if maybe they didn't put a key in our box, or what's going on. We'll check with the post office Monday morning and see if it's floating around the post office. If not, we'll
I was
start
pretty excited
harassing Amazon, I
to
guess.
start doing some crafting this weekend, but
She wouldn't. She'd make me do it.
that's probably true. I'm gonna make him figure it out, and then I'll do it.
No.
Let's
Come here,
see.
Rhubarb.
Julie says, if you make it to Utah, you can use my place as a home base while you go out exploring and looking in flea markets, etc. My two little wiener dogs would love to have a friend. Aw.
You hadn't met this guy.
He's rude,
He is rude. He
just like his daddy.
he tried to jump Leo out here one day, 150, 160 pounds, and Leo looked at him and just stuck his foot on him like, "What are you gonna do, little guy?"
Yep.
He thinks he's 150 pounds. Come, buddy. What'd you get into?
I'm excited to get to meet Sammy. She's just too cute. I just
she
can't
smell
get
like?
over her and the. Looks like grease.
That's what I thought. I
Where
don't
have you
know
been?
What he would get into that would be greasy.
I don't know.
You been working on the car?
That's what it smells like. Did you change the oil?
Maybe he did. Anybody need to hire a maintenance dog? I don't know what he would have got into. That's
Lisa says, I want to see him give the stink eye again. He does it all day. Rowdy.
You better watch Mama.
Rowdy.
Better watch her. Watch her.
Rowdy.
Nope.
You're rude. You winking at me? Oh.
Thanks, buddy. I'll let you have that back. He's a little cray-cray.
You're rotten.
He's
Rotten.
a good kid. Yeah, he just smells like grease for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know what he's been
It's
doing.
like leaving toddlers unattended.
What have you been into?
He said, well, Mom, that's a long story.
What have you been into?
Don't bite her, buddy. Now, I think it was Rowdy. I was reminded of a story there thinking back. In our previous home, I believe at one point in time she got onto him about something, I don't know what. And he went to the bed and peed on her pillow. Went in there and hiked his leg and peed on her pillow for her getting onto him.
He did. He did.
He smells like he was cleaning guns.
He was cleaning guns.
What'd you get into, dude? Who
Don't
else
look at
smells
me
that?
like that. Rude.
Don't bite her. We don't need that on live.
Vicious
That
dog.
might go viral.
Vicious dog. Have to have him put down.
No, I have to put you down.
Oh, goodness. Let's see. We've been on here about an hour.
You're fat, kiddo.
Anything else that's happened
He's only
this
got 3 chins.
that we can talk about?
This week?
Mhm.
This weekend.
Either.
What'd we do?
Not a lot.
We did. Hey, bobblehead.
Hey, Bobblehead. Hey, Jeff. I don't know why I call you Bobble. I can call you by your name. Let's see. Yes, I think this is your first time on our live show. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Saturday nights are rough. This was kind of an odd time that we picked and wasn't real sure which direction to go with it. And it just seemed to us that there wasn't a whole lot of other folks as far as what we watch that set up on Saturday night.
Mhm.
So that was just kind of why we ran with it. I know this spring and this summer people are going to be busy and our time may have to change. I don't know. Or
Yeah, we may have to go later on Saturdays because trying to squeeze everything in, get inside,
Get dinner done.
get everything done in time to get on here live is.
That guarantees me dinner on time, though.
Okay, we're staying at 6, and I'm not feeding Kevin. Let's see. I'm loving all the new flowers and such at your homestead, Jeff. The irises. I got me some iris bulbs the other day, and I'm going to get those planted. I don't remember what color they said they were. I got them from my dad's house. And then some daffodils and such. So one of these days we're going to have flowers in our yard, and I'm excited.
And if this freeze will go away, I'm going to plant my elderberries that I've got in there in the jar.
Yep, I got to get those planted. We've got tomatoes.
The grapes that we planted
Last year.
year before last, are coming back good and strong and healthy. So I was glad to see that. We did plant some... Whoa, slow down, boss man. We planted some raspberries and some other stuff too, but we ended up excavating those because something else had to go there. And those were planted prior to us moving here. So.
And they weren't doing real great anyways.
Well, a couple of them were.
Were they?
I think.
I don't know. They were surrounded by weeds and sticks.
Well, we didn't live here. I took care of them when I was here.
I know. Yeah, we just came down and we were
that
trying
was
to get
kind
them
of the
going.
deal with the grapes.
Yeah, the grapes was the same thing. We were just trying to get them going. We're at 20% battery.
I've been looking for me a swarm down here, but I hadn't found one yet. We'll get into some bees one of these years. I don't think it'll be this year. We got a lot of news bees around here.
Yeah, I want to do bees, but we got so many things going right now that we've got to wait.
Yep.
I'm willing to wait on that. I wasn't really.
Y'all heard her say that.
I wasn't willing to wait on the bunnies, but I'm willing to wait on the bees because we took that class and I really enjoyed that class. I learned quite a bit. I don't know that Kevin learned much that he didn't already know, but I learned quite a bit and I enjoyed it. But that's definitely something that we can hold off on for a little bit. I
strangle myself.
I absolutely love honey for, for so many uses, and
Rowdy made it back.
So I'm excited to have my own honey, but I know that's going to be a process
grease, buddy?
and down the road.
Come off vacation, you have bees. No.
Yeah, I may find some bees and bring them home with me.
They're not going in the car.
Hey, Dad. Mark Campbell, that's my daddy. He made it on a live show finally. He is, let's see, Paula, my bee class starts this coming Thursday. So excited. We took a full day of class. It was like 8 hours. Yeah, it was an 8-hour class. And yes, Lisa, he is attached to Kevin's hip. It's ridiculous. Yeah, so
He likes me.
we enjoyed that class. I learned a lot, and someday I'll get to put that to good use. But
You already forgot it all.
hi, Angie's dad. Do I?
You already forgot it all.
Probably. I got lots of books though.
3 Thursdays. Ooh. You know, there's really a lot to bees, and a lot of people don't think that there are.
Yeah.
Her dad, he was a beekeeper once upon a time, years and years ago, and I don't even know how many hives he did have.
I don't know, but I know that if we have questions,
We've got her.
he's
dad
right
to
down
go
the
to.
road, and we can ask any questions that we have to him, and so that'll be helpful. Having somebody that's done it before, and then my sister-in-law, she's wanting to get into bees as well.
I had to figure out who you were talking about. Okay, go ahead.
So Rachel, we do a lot of the similar things. They live in town, but they have bunnies and quail, and I don't know, they have chickens, they have a garden, they have all that kind of stuff, and they're trying to get moved out here. But she also wants to
He
do
wouldn't let me put him down.
honeybees, and I think they talked about actually doing it at my dad's house. But yeah, so so that'll be nice to have somebody to ask when we have questions.
You better
But
watch Mama. Where's Mama?
How do you pluck the meat birds? That was Don't Poke the Bear. I'll let you.
Just I wouldn't say a boiling, what is it, 150, 160. Take you a pot of water and throw it on some propane. Keep it about 160 degrees roundabout, and you can dip them 10 seconds, 2 or 3 times. Get them, and feathers will pretty much just wipe right off of them.
Just pull and they come off.
But we have plans to build a plucker, and I've got probably 95% of everything I need to build it, except for the time. But it's on my list before these little chirping birds up here make it to the point of being ready.
Yeah, so that has to be done before they are done, because I'm not picking all those feathers. So yeah.
And if you've never seen a chicken plucker in action, find you a YouTube video. I'll have one eventually once I get my plucker built. I'll probably do a video of building it. But
and then using it.
7-8 seconds, drop a bird in, and the feathers are gone. It's magic.
It's got these little fingers on
Just
it.
little rubber fingers that turn. It's pretty much the same thing you'd use at a commercial processing plant, but it's just a miniaturized version. I think there's some companies that actually do sell them if you want to buy them, but you can buy, Walter, don't eat my wall. But you can buy just the rubber fingers, which is what we did.
Give me a
and then everything else. I mean, you can use a 55-gallon plastic barrel, or I've got a big stainless toad out here that I probably will use eventually. I may start with that plastic barrel. Sorry, I didn't mean to get on a tangent there. Rowdy, I don't want to hold you, you're fat little baby.
Yeah, so that's definitely a video to come. And no, ma'am.
She said, yes, ma'am. Oh, that was rude.
Are you okay, Ari?
She's like a cat.
She is. That kid can jump. Let me tell you. Arbuk.
She jumped out
Hey.
of her hand before she made it
No.
to the ground.
Ari, are you okay, baby? Are you okay?
She'll be fine.
I know.
She's already brain damaged.
That is not.
This dog is nuts. Nuts. You can double stack the little kitty gates to keep them out of a room, and she'll go over 2 of them.
Yeah, I've never seen a dog jump like she can jump. It's crazy. She jumped on Natalie's actually pub style table and stole my sister's hamburger one time. Yeah, that was pretty funny because my sister got pretty mad about that.
She's still holding a grudge.
Yeah, she don't like Ari because Ari stole her hamburger. But
You have to forgive, Sarah. You have to forgive.
But yeah, she's a pretty crazy dog, but I don't know. I just absolutely love her. She's a mess. She's kind of like with me the way Kevin is with as far as how attached we are. I think.
Connection.
Yeah, she'll go to Kevin every once in a while and be loved on. She wants to be right, and she can't sleep in the bed with us unless she is right next to me. She has to be touching me.
Yeah, because if she gets on my side, I move her. I've got enough on my side. I don't need any more. I wake up on the edge of a king-size bed falling on the floor every morning.
Me too. Every morning. I don't understand. I'm on one side, he's on the other, and the dogs are in the middle.
Spread sideways pushing.
How does that work? Crazy. But
He's a nut.
anything else we got going?
Tomorrow Sunday.
Tomorrow is Sunday.
Fires are rolling. It's actually kind of warm in here.
I cooked earlier and it definitely warmed the place up.
Did you hear that? She cooked.
Shut up.
She's supposed to get up early in the morning and make me a German chocolate cake from scratch.
I am.
Yeah. Does everybody agree with that? Come on, I need some help here, folks. Shih Tzu's not going to help the cake.
No, yeah. I said I would cook it if he would do the dishes.
I don't do dishes. No
No
cooking.
comment.
Here's what's sad. She's supposed to have been making this for me, and I bought a little jug of buttermilk for her to make it with. Well, it went rotten, and I had to buy another jug of buttermilk.
Well,
So we're on jug 2 of
in
buttermilk.
my defense, we couldn't find the cake pans, so we had to buy some new cake pans.
I'm not saying anything. You go, man. Let's see if there's a cake in here in the morning.
Can I have a piece? Sure, come on down. Yeah. We might get that done
She
tomorrow.
lost the cake pans. But I bought her some new cake pans, so she's got the cake pans. She's
Well, I
got
have-
everything she needs. The only thing she's got left is an excuse.
Listen, My dad is on here, and now he's gonna want cake.
Yeah.
Good job.
Well, I'll let him have a piece.
Kevin's...
So make sure you talk to your daughter about having that cake ready for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right, Mom?
No, I'm not making a cake.
I told her if she'd get up early in the morning and get the stove going, it'd help warm the house up.
Yeah, I don't get up early.
You want down for it?
No, I'm not trying to make a cake. I'll be looking on Instagram for the cake. Thanks, everybody.
There you go. We need to see it on Instagram by noon tomorrow.
That probably won't happen.
German chocolate cake from scratch
Let's
is...
not get us away. My dad, we will be there in the morning.
Bobblehead, it is good
Perfect
baking weather
baking
around
weather.
here.
Seriously.
Everything from snow to 60 degrees in one day.
I think I'm outnumbered. Now I gotta make a cake. I'm gonna leave eggshells in it just for that.
I don't care. I'll pretend like they're pecans.
Well, just got here and we're talking about cake. Good times.
We went from talking about brains to cakes.
Oh, stop. That's hilarious. Harshman Hills.
No, we're not going to buy no cake. This is from a scratch cake. No,
There you go.
no nasty
Go drive to the
store-bought
store and
cake.
buy one. Go to your mama's.
I'll poke your eyeballs out.
Tell your mama you need a
Shut up
cake.
and get in the kitchen.
I am in the kitchen.
Cake. I like cake.
That's funny.
German chocolate
Bye,
cake.
Miss Paula. We'll see you next time.
Coconut cream pie.
Enjoy your dinner.
Peanut butter fudge.
Oh. He made some chocolate chip cookies not long ago, and they were
They were
pretty good.
okay. They needed a whole nother bag of chocolate chips.
He used the chunks. A little extra calcium on her.
I could use the calcium. It's all right. Helps build strong bones, right?
There you go. Little crunch, little.
Mix it in the
fluffiness.
coconut and pecans. It won't matter.
Yeah.
I'm
So.
good, right?
Hill Creek Homestead. Cake. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to make a cake now. You're not my friend.
No, I'm your best friend.
Oh goodness.
Best friend forever for life. Because I'll find you. Oh, sorry. That was a good movie if anybody ever seen that one.
What was that, Wedding Crash?
I think it was Wedding Crashers.
Yeah.
With that Owen feller with the crooked nose.
And that blonde or redheaded girl.
That was
Yep.
a good movie. I don't think we have that one in our pile.
No, we've got a bunch of old movies we've been kind of slowly going through. I'm on my way if you're baking a cake. Good deal.
I just need it for breakfast in the morning. You could go
No.
ahead and knock that out tonight.
Ain't gonna happen.
What do you think, Rowdy?
You make breakfast, I'll bake a cake.
Yeah, we'll have cake.
I'm losing. I'm
Welcome
losing.
to my world. You better turn around here and watch your mama now. She's getting on me. Easy in there, fellers. You watch her. Watch her, Rowdy. He said, what's up?
If you leave the cake for me, I'll come watch the farm for you. Sounds good. We'll bake a cake for you.
Watch her, Rowdy.
Harshman Hill's having cake tomorrow for my birthday, actually. Aw, happy birthday. What kind of cake are you having?
Something good, I hope.
German chocolate by chance? Rolling Homestead and Wild Heavens.
Bake the cake
Hello,
with
at
salt
little.
instead of sugar.
Bake the cake with salt instead of sugar. That'll learn him. Oh my goodness, that's a really good idea, except for the fact that I want a piece too. So
Better watch her, Rowdy. White cake with sprinkles. I can handle that. I like white cake. That's my favorite. Besides German chocolate.
you do like.
Because I'm
white
not a
cake.
huge cake guy. Amos is doing great. He is an ornery 16-pound booger, whatever he weighs.
Yep.
As soon as he hears me come out that door, he jumps his little gate over here and comes running. He comes with me in the mornings when I go feed, and he checks on the baby goats. And as soon as I'm done feeding the goats and the chickens and everybody, and he knows I'm headed to come feed the puppies, he leads the way. He knows
my
it's
turn,
time
it's
for
my
breakfast.
turn.
He's a
He
sweet
hops
little soul.
in and eats his breakfast and then comes right back out and eats the breakfast on the porch. So he
He
gets,
is a sweet little soul, though.
yeah, he is precious little guy. He definitely knows this is his home and he knows he's staying and he's already learning the ropes and I think it's pretty cool. So, let's see. That's cute. Maybe he needs a piece of cake too.
You have to make him his own one.
Looks like you can take the one in your lap for protection.
I don't know, he may fall asleep on us.
He's lazy. Him's lazy, huh? He's him lazy.
Why are you touching
He's
me?
him a lazy boy.
I don't want to touch you, buddy.
He loves me sometimes. When you're not
Key
around.
word on sometimes.
When Kevin's not around, he loves me. Oh my goodness. Alright, so
Baby girl's being attacked. She's got a chihuahua that's got a front leg and a chihuahua that's got a back leg trying to separate her. Oh, that mess. Oh, slice of heaven. Enjoy yourself. Sounds like your quiet time is over.
rude.
I know.
You don't know. You don't know there.
Low battery, 10%.
10%.
She's getting close. What do you think, Rowdy?
How many more we need to hit 1,000? 84,
Four?
I think. Yeah.
Ish.
So we still got a little ways to go.
Yep.
Um,
Nobody likes us.
somebody commented. Who was it earlier that sent us that link for the collab?
I do not recall. But I did go check out the channel.
LOL. Yep.
They quit multiplying.
For now, yeah, they're doing good. The bunnies are doing good.
We got that problem figured out and we got them separated.
Thank you, Rolling Homestead. Where's my thought train going?
It left the station.
What was I gonna say?
You were talking about the collab.
Oh, so somebody earlier, and
I live with this.
and you can see I'm forgetful, suggested that we check out someone's channel because they're doing
He
a
put up a
collab.
video about wanting to do a collab with a bunch of homestead channels and stuff
So-
like that, and folks with sawmills and et cetera, and some other folks, carpenters, woodworkers.
I'm sorry, different.
Kind of looking into his channel a little bit there. I think he's from New York, if I remember right, and I do not recall his name. Tradesman, something tradesman.
Tradesman? Yeah, tradesman. Something. Was it one of you guys that told us about that? That was me. I was worried that you two could.
I think I was a bot. No, I actually went and checked him out and watched several of his videos this morning. He's got a neat shop coming along. Looking into it. There's so many channels out there. There's so many small channels, and you just sometimes it's hard to find them. Tradesman channel. That's it. I was
Tradesman
close.
channel, there
I was
we go.
going off memory, which I'm the only one who has any of that left. She loves me.
Can you
She can't
imagine?
even remember how much.
Can you imagine why I have no memory? Him and his 3 children.
My 3 children.
Yes.
Now they're mine?
Now they're yours.
These?
No.
That's it.
My phone's at 10% too.
Everything's just dying around
I'm
here.
fixing to pinch
Just
him.
like her.
Pinch him or punch him. I haven't decided.
She's not that brave.
No, then he'd tickle me and I would puke
Pee her pants.
and pee my pants or something. So, yeah.
That would make a good live video. We'll hold you down and tickle your feet till you pee pants.
I would yell.
If anybody ever seen the video, I think that had something titled about Angie peeing her pants. She almost did that day. I had her laughing so hard.
What was that about? I don't even know. You were cutting
I was
wood.
splitting wood, and a piece of wood went flying at the camera or something, and you just lost it. And went laughing berserk. And you did that whole squat knees together thing. I knew you were fixing to pee
Don't make me
yourself. You were
laugh.
laughing so hard.
Don't make me laugh. You're rude.
That reminds me of a time I made her pee in her pants.
Really? We're going to talk about that?
We were at the grocery store.
I was pregnant. You're so rude.
I'm going to get in trouble for this, but I'm going to tell you the story anyway.
You are fired.
I've been fired for a long time. We were almost done grocery shopping. Was it our first?
It was with Tyler.
It was with Tyler. First pregnancy, probably 8 months pregnant.
Yeah.
So went all through the grocery store, got all of our stuff, and I don't know why, but I had her laughing.
In the frozen food department
In
where
the
it's
frozen
cold.
food, last aisle, fixing to go check out, and I got her to laughing so hard that she squatted right there in the aisle.
Hey.
Hey, she was pregnant.
You've
so-
never been pregnant before. You don't know.
No, but going through it with you was enough. I'm gonna be in so much trouble for
He
that.
is.
I bet I've got some other good stories.
I bet you don't. No cake for you. You are so right, Miss Vicky.
There's no secrets here. There's no secrets here.
You're fired.
I am being nice. I'm always nice.
I'm sending you to your
You
mom.
know that
need
one
a spanking.
time? Just kidding. That look on her face was, oh my God, what are you
We
doing?
need a mom and I'll 12 by the ice cream. Yeah, we were gone before that happened.
We parked the
We
car
left the car
and bailed.
and we left. Yeah, it was.
I won't tell that story.
Don't. Because I don't know what's about to come out of your mouth. Yes, I apparently like to pee in places when I'm pregnant.
Well, you'll have that, I guess. Trampolines, too.
Oh, they're the worst. I
I
can't
don't,
jump
I
on a
don't have
trampoline.
that problem. She's got a bad valve or something. I don't know what's going on
Dude,
there.
the name Single Man is already taken. He's working his way there. Let me tell you. He is working his way there.
Our anniversary's next month.
Yes. May 1st.
Yay.
Yay.
I think I'm turning red because it's getting hot in here. And
Yep.
I'm worried about what you're going to hit me with after I turn this off.
He's scared. Yeah, May 1st, it'll be 23 years.
Ow.
We've
Rowdy,
actually been
okay.
together for 23 years as of
December something.
December 23rd, but we will be married 3 years. May
3
1st.
years?
Oh, 23 years.
Look what happened. I teleported. Didn't even know it.
Oh, I'd be afraid if I were you. Yep.
She'll be alright. She falls asleep before I do.
I'm
anyway.
gonna put worse than eggshells in your cake.
You're going to eat it too.
I'll be good.
You're
with
not going to spend all that time making that cake and not eat it. She's got to be a strong woman to put up with a strong man.
Oh, goodness.
Rowdy, you got to get down. You're killing me, fat lady.
Good evening, Eagle Camp Homestead.
Oh. No
No
umbrella.
umbrella
to
to
hit
hit with. I can find my umbrella. It's bent.
with. She's going to stab me with it. If I come up missing tomorrow, guys,
If you see a video of me with the tracker digging
I'm going to
a
need somebody
hole,
to save this because she may delete it, evidence purposes.
the umbrella.
It was in my way.
He just like rudely threw it to the side, like.
I didn't throw it in the road. I threw it in the ditch.
Yeah, and I actually forgot I was recording, so I was like yelling at him, and then I was like, I better make that sound nice.
23 years is a long time, though. Not right, Mama.
Phoenix, take 2. If you come up missing, we'll eat cake.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
That's in my house. I'm the smarty pants. It's
Somebody's got to be. I love spice cake. Spice cake with some buttercream or the cream cheese icing.
Y'all are making me hungry now. Mark says you were being normal.
Yeah.
Single man says I've been a widower longer than you've been married. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. I know if something was to happen to this crazy man, I could place him.
Ice cream. I got some Snickers ice cream bars. Those are the devil.
I've got some chocolate ice cream in there too. Y'all are making me hungry. Stop. We just had dinner.
Yeah, but that was baked chicken and that was healthy stuff.
Oh, so sorry.
Now I gotta sit down and eat a half a dozen Snickers ice cream
To make up for all of the calories.
I love those things. They made me fat once.
They did. He used to, in our old house, he used to.
We had like a little sitting area just for me and her, a little couple of recliners and the TV, and it was right by the freezer, and I could reach the freezer from my chair. I didn't have to get up.
That was bad. That was bad. He'd just reach over and grab his ice cream. And we finally had to move the chair away from the freezer.
Yeah, I got pretty heavy with that setup.
I better let her take the first bite of the cake. Great Value makes a banana pudding ice cream that is to die for. Ooh, that sounds good.
We've got the stuff for banana pudding here too.
We don't have bananas.
I don't need bananas in my banana pudding.
Well, what's the point?
You put the pudding and the Cool Whip and the
You need a little bit of bananas.
Nilla wafers.
You need a little bit of bananas. I almost grabbed bananas the other day and I didn't. I should have got that.
I don't need no nanners in there. What would you do for a Klondike bar?
I've never had one of those.
I don't know that I have either. Get down, doggies. I'm having to raise my legs up so people don't claw me to death trying to climb up my legs. They're nuts. I'm afraid this phone's gonna die.
Yeah, my phone's about to die too, so I think
I
I'm at
got my 10% warning a while ago. I don't know that I get a 5%. I think it'll just go black.
Yeah. So
Fair warning there.
So yeah, now that we're all talking about dessert, hope you've all had dinner.
Because it's time for dessert.
It's time for
to
dessert,
go find
apparently.
some ice cream and get off of this hard stool. I've got to find a... Yes, has to have Nilla wafers in it. Gats, too. Lots of them.
I
And I like
know.
fresh ones in it, too.
He said nanners.
Oh. Nanner wafers.
No.
I can
Bananas.
I can do with or without bananas. I don't care. I just
He doesn't like a
banana
lot of bananas. He likes
pudding.
a
I like
little
bananas, but...
bit, but not in his banana pudding. How? Duh. Now, we just have to put a little bit in for him. So, yeah. Yeah, I know. And with this, what's this thing called here? The gimbal.
Yep.
The way you put the phone in order for it to hold sideways,
You can't charge.
you can't charge it. And we have this little charger thing that we can plug into, but
But if I turn it the other way, then it smashes the buttons on my phone, and then it does everything crazy and shuts the phone off, and it's just...
yeah. So and
Yeah, it's about time to do a full review on my thoughts on this gimbal. I've got a couple of complaints.
yeah. So of course he was watching movies before he got on here and didn't charge his phone. The Texas boys. Hey guys, I was watching your live feed this morning. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do a review on the
Gimbal.
The
One of these
gimbal.
days. Need to do a review on this critter over here in the corner, too.
Oh, our Berkey.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. We finally got a what's it called? What's that thing called?
The Berkey?
No, for the filter. We finally got a filter ordered for the washing machine.
Yep.
So I'm really excited about that because I haven't been able to wash like our good clothes because it still lets in a little bit of the rust and such. So I don't want to ruin any of our clothes. So
Should be fine.
we
No
just
worries.
wash like our work clothes and stuff, and we don't really go anywhere enough to have to.
Mark Mortensen, I'm hoping to have Traco in here hopefully within the next 2 weeks, and as soon as I get that done and get everything kind of slicked down over here, that's going to be pretty high on the priority list, getting some concrete piers set to set that sawmill up.
Yeah, we want to get that done quick because
So, coming soon.
yeah, because
It's higher on the list than the blacksmith shop.
definitely yes, because I need my barn and I need my siding, and
She needs.
I need.
So,
I
if
have to
everybody's
have-
looking forward to the sawmill videos, everybody's looking forward to Miss Angela working at the sawmill, right?
That's funny.
I didn't think so.
No, I'm sure I'll be out there doing something.
Oh yeah, I'll put her to work. No worries.
I don't know what, but
I'll
probably
let you
getting in the
stack.
way. I'll probably just get in the way.
Angela Sawmill. LOL.
See, they know me.
Yes, they do. Hey.
See,
Walter.
here's what I do. I'll just go out there and I'll wander around and look like I'm trying to help, and I'll do something that annoys him, and he'll just be like, "Okay, leave me alone."
Walter's eating a rubber band.
Gotta go catch y'all tomorrow night at 6:30.
And
see
we're
you
gonna
there.
have to go before this phone dies
Yep.
and we go black.
Yep, we're gonna have to go to.
We've got 4 chihuahuas at our feet clawing at us.
They are ready to, definitely ready to go sit down and watch a movie. So,
Except the big dog bark, so they'll go
good
outside
woman
now.
knows her limits. LOL.
She don't
Yeah.
have no limits. She's a strong woman. She can handle it.
Mm-hmm.
413.
Every time I say I can't do something, he likes to quote that to me. And Philippians 4:13, which is on my arm, and I like to just roll my eyes at him because I'm like, oh. So yeah, but I'll get out there and try something. I'm
She
sure.
will. I'll force her.
I'll go break something, then he'll kick me out. I don't know. Something that he has to fix. So yeah, guys, we're gonna end it here, I guess, and we'll see you guys Monday evening. And
Good Lord willing and the creeks don't rise.
hey, that's Flutie Lick.
Yeah, you better come check this out, Jared. You missed us again.
Yep.
They're saying good night, honey.
Oh, good
I'm
night.
gonna go get your glasses.
I'll put my glasses on next time, okay?
It's been fun, everybody. We will see you on Monday. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Share, share, share so we can get that knife out to somebody.
And we will see you guys Monday.
Bye, guys. Have a blessed rest of your weekend.